Well. Welcome to the Rundown with Ramon. My name is Ramon Ray, publisher of zoneofgenius.com. And you're in for a treat today. Well, I'm in for a treat today because you're here watching the zoneofgenius.com. All we ask is 30 minutes of your time to give you the top 10 things you need to know to start your business or live your best life. I hope your day's going well today. Maybe your day's not going so great. Well, you know what? I hope that the Rundown with Ramon can be a small part of making your day just a bit better. Maybe your day is going fantastically great. You say, well, I hope the Rundown with Ramon can be a part of your day to make it even that much more better. How you feeling today? I'm feeling fantastic. We have an amazing show for you, as we do have every single episode, and we'll dive right into it right now. And again, this is the Rundown with Ramon. Started 5 companies, sold 3 companies, authored 5 books, and I'm here to help you see how you can get to the next level in your business. So let's start with right now on the Rundown with Ramon. First up, many job applications are never read by a human. Here's how to make sure your resume gets seen, reports Fast Company. This is a fact. Did you know that oftentimes the resumes that you're sending into companies, you think they're read by a human? Guess what? They're not in most cases. It's read by some AI powered bot, or worse or better. It's read by a machine. So, how in the world can you get your job application read by a human? How can you get it past the automatic gatekeepers and make an impact? The article starts out by Andrew Fennell. For years now, the vast majority of job applicants have been scanned, filtered, and assessed by an application tracking system before they ever reach a hiring manager. In 2019, it's estimated 75% of job applications were never seen by a human because of ATS. And a 2023 survey found that 98.8% of Fortune 500 companies use an application tracking system. So, however, according to HR Tech journalist J.R. Jonovan, 88% of employees believe ATS systems can screen out high quality candidates because many candidates don't submit ATS friendly resumes. So here's how you can submit resumes that are more friendly for the applicant tracking system. 1, optimize your resume with keywords and phrases. This is one of the most important things you can do to get your application past an applicant tracking system, so that you can get it at least into front of somebody that can maybe make more sense of it and see, is this a fit or not? Now, the article goes on to read, this doesn't mean stuffing your application with buzzwords. Don't do that. But it does mean there's things you can do to make it better. Now, if you're stuck on which keyword to use, take another look at the job description and highlight the key requirements listed by the employer. Number 2, include clear resume sections. Another way to impress both humans and machines with your resume is to break your content down into clear sections that make it easier to read. These sections should be distinct and have logical headings and subheadings. If you can optimize your headings with keywords, that's even better. But don't force this. The human element of your resume is important, and your content needs to make sense and read well when it reaches the hiring manager. Listen, looking for a job in itself is a full-time job and is not easy to do. But hopefully these tips, as you do your resume better, will help you get it past the robots and do it. Another tip here, choose a clean and simple design. You also need to think carefully about the design and format of your resume if you want to ATS proof your application. When it comes to ATS, the studies show, the experts show, less is more. Complex designs and unique formats, what can they do? They can confuse most machines. Avoid images and complex graphics. Another thing you can do to improve your application's odds of being seen by a hiring manager, avoid images, avoid charts and complicated graphics and things like that. It only makes it harder. Select the right file type for your resume. Ooh, this is juicy. PDF files are great for preserving the design and format of your resume, and they do look professional. So these are a few things as you're looking for a job, as you're looking for employment, a few things you can do to make that resume pop a bit better, appear a bit better, and get past the robotic stage and get to the human stage so somebody can see your resume and call you in for an interview. Again, my name is Ramon Ray. If you're just joining us, publisher of zoneofgenius.com. All we ask is for 30 minutes of your time, give you the top 10 things you need to know to start your life or build a better business. Let's go to what's next. Ding, 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 ding. Emotionally intelligent people use these 6 words to turn a lack of discipline and willpower into success and fulfillment. This is an interesting article about emotionally intelligent people. It's all about what you want, and more importantly, writes Jeff Hayden, more importantly, what you don't want. And I think this is important. Where success is concerned, self-control clearly matters, says a perspective in psychological science. It shows self-control outdoes talent in predicting academic success. So the question is, I guess, can you develop greater self-discipline? Well, yeah, you can. You can develop it, but it's really, really hard, writes this article. But it seems like willpower is at least sometimes a finite resource. So what do you do? What do you do? So, which means self-discipline in this study isn't a factor. Self-discipline is okay, but that seems self-discipline is the opposite. What he does is fulfilling or productive or gratifying or joyful. So what do we do? Self-discipline, he doesn't need it. The emotional reward of doing what he does, not limiting, but what do you want to do, far outweighs any downsides. That's true for nearly every successful person I know, writes this article. They do what they do because they want to, because it works for them. And that's the secret we're talking today about what emotionally intelligent people are doing. It says here, a colleague writes, emotional intelligence is making your emotions work for you and not against you. When you consider a goal, take a step back and think about how you feel about that goal. Sure, you want to achieve that goal, but is what is involved what is involved in what you want to do. So it's not about stopping or preventing yourself from doing something. It's about finding out what you want to do. Here's the rub, as Seth Godin would say, because then you won't need self-control. You won't think about willpower. You won't think about perseverance. If what? You can't just want the end result. You have to want the work, and the work has to be something that you want to do. I find this is very important. I like building businesses. I like building blogs. I like getting to the next level. But sometimes some of the things I do, I don't like the work needed to do it. So I wonder, is that why I end up not doing it? Doing this show, The Rundown with Ramon, I enjoy doing it. I enjoy getting the script together. I enjoy getting things together. Well, I don't really enjoy all that. But the point is getting things together to serve you. So you need to think about, what is it that you want to do? How will you get there? And thinking about this aspect of emotional intelligence, it's really finding out what you want to do and not so much what should you stop doing. Once again, my name is Ramon Ray. If you're just joining us, and this is The Rundown with Ramon. Ding, 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 ding. 16 great work from home jobs. I wanted to bring this up to you. Listen, we've talked about employment and jobs. There's a few jobs that you may want to look at that you can do working from home. One is being a transcriptionist. This remote job involves typing written information like doctors' medical notes, court proceedings, professors' lectures, and even television closed captioning. You can work from home, have your dog beside you, cup of tea on your desk, looking out at the pond, looking out at the traffic, looking out at the street, looking out at your kids, looking out at the yard, and be paid to be a transcriptionist. Number 2, a meeting planner. Any guesses at what a meeting planner does? That's right, plans, meeting, and conferences. These meetings or conferences could be either in person or virtual. So you can get a job as being a meeting planner and do that from home. Number 3, virtual assistant. I have a remote team, many team members I work with. They're all over the world and they all work from home, as it were. You may want to try that. People in upper level roles like executives can be busy and focused on big picture to do items. So they often need someone to organize and handle the tasks they don't have time for or super secret they don't want to do. That's where a virtual assistant comes in. There's a number of things you can do, a number of roles you could have where you don't have to go to an office. Tech support specialist. Maybe you're super savvy and able to explain technical things to all the regular common folk. Guess what? You may want to get a job in tech support. Again, these are all things you can do to work from home and get a job. What about being a tutor? When you hear the word tutor, you might think of the class valedictorian who stays after school to teach other kids in the library. But these days, anyone can work from home as an online tutor and make decent money doing it. I remember when I was in college and I needed some tutoring, some supplemental help, I hired an online tutor. I know my daughter, she does tutoring for kids from time to time. So tutoring is something you can do to help another child get academically ahead, and you can do that from home. Again, if you're just joining me, my name is Ramon Ray. This is the Rundown with Ramon, where we help you live your best life and start or grow your business. Thanks so much for joining. A customer service representative. Have you thought about what happens when you call up a store, call up customer service, call up some big company? Oftentimes there's somebody answering that phone and they may be doing it from home. Number 7, being a nurse. If you have a nursing degree and are looking for jobs you can do from home, listen up. Did you know you can work as a nurse over the phone to help patients? Now, many of these nursing jobs, as I understand it, are in a hospital, but many of the jobs you may want, many of the jobs you may do, you may find that you can do them working from home. Again, if you're just joining, this is the Rundown with Ramon, and I'm so glad you're here today. What about being a social media manager? My social media manager works from home. People will pay you to spend time on social media all day, but they're paying you to manage their social media, not scroll your Instagram mindlessly. So to help businesses, to help others leverage the power of social media better, it's something you can do from home. Being a writer. What about being a freelance writer, writing for a magazine, a newspaper, periodical? You can do that kind of work from home. What about being a graphic designer, creating cool graphics and images for people? I'm sure maybe you've seen some graphics and images on this show or other shows. You can do that by being a graphic designer from home. What about being an accountant or bookkeeper? People need to have their money managed. It's a real deal. Businesses need to pay taxes, need to file taxes, need to get their cash flow in order, profit and loss in order. You can be an accountant or bookkeeper. So there's so many things you can do. Be a teacher, a video editor, a fitness instructor, financial coach. Now, I do want to warn you of something. There are work from home scams that you should back up from and run from, and do not participate in them. So how can you tell? One, if, again, this is written here from Ramsey Solutions. I forgot to give them credit. Ramsey Solutions, Dave Ramsey's team put these together. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Do they claim that you're going to make $400,000 right away? That's just improbable. Doesn't make sense. If there are complaints about the company, look out. If you're getting a job somewhere and you look on Better Business Bureau or Glassdoor, something like that, or just Google them or Bing them, and there's a lot of people complaining about them, you may want to step back and watch out. If they make you pay money to work for them, run, like leave. They're like, hey, you want to work for us? And we're paying you $10 an hour, $20 an hour. But in order to do that, you have to pay us $49 a month or pay us a $500 fee to do it. Something's not right about that. Genuine places that want you to work for them, they simply want your time and your expertise. And in return, they pay you to work for them. So listen, work from home may be for you. Work from home may not be for you. But if you're looking to make some extra cash, looking to make some extra money, working from home can be a viable option. Ding, 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 ding. Up next is picking the best email marketing services for your small business. I'm a firm believer in the power of email marketing to help your business grow. Yes, social media is important. It's very important. However, email marketing goes right to your inbox, and that can be helpful too. So, how do you use the power of email marketing in your business? One, define your marketing goals. Define what you want to do, what you don't want to do, what customers you want to reach, what customers you don't want to reach, and what the goal is of your marketing campaign. That's very important to define that. Number two, review your costs. As a startup, you already know that costs are important, says our friends here at smallbiztrends.com. Review your cost and find out, what does it really cost you? What does it cost to do the email marketing campaign? What's the host or the server cost? What is the time cost for you to do it? What does it cost for you to put the email newsletter together? What's the return you're going to get back from this? So to review your costs. Number three, get great analytics. This is important. What is the analytics like in what you're sending out? Most email marketing service providers provide a service that you can self-select what analytics you get. What is the open rate? Who clicked on what? Who unsubscribed? Things of this nature are so important to know how your email marketing is working or how it's not working. But this is very important to understand how you can leverage the power of email marketing better in your business. Evaluate customer service. This is important as well. What is the customer service like for the email marketing services you're considering using? This is important. Number five, consider integrations. You may not be using just one email platform or just one platform in your business. Most likely, you may be integrating them with other services. This is very important. So as you're doing this, consider that they can integrate well with other services you may be using now or later. Scalability. Can the email marketing service you're using grow with you? Number seven, compliance and data security. This is very important. GDPR, the European standard, things in California, other things are very important. So you want to make sure your email marketing service can easily help you adhere to local and national organizations. Template customization. Do they have templates you can easily market or easily edit? Automation and workflow. Email is not just one-to-one, it's one-to-many. And if you add the power of automation to your email marketing campaign, you will do very well. Delivery and deliverability. All email marketing services are not equal. The deliverability of your emails, right? Small Biz Trends directly influences the success of your email marketing campaigns. Number 11, user-friendly interface. A user-friendly interface in your email marketing service simplifies the process of creating, managing, and analyzing campaigns. Number 12, community resources. Is there a community forum or somewhere where you can learn how to use that email marketing service and you can help others? So you want to look at how this works. There's a number of things you can do, but I encourage you, as you're leveraging the power of email in your business, you want to measure the success of your email. One thing is, what's the open rate? How many people are even just opening your email? And that's how you can know, are they wanting to hear from you? They see your name in there. And two, what's the subject line like to get them to open up your email? What's the click-through rate? When you're putting links in your email, what's the number of people clicking inside your email, ideally to go to your website or going to another service? What's the conversion rate like? Not only how many are opening it, not how many are clicking, but how many people are buying or taking the action that you want from the email? What's your bounce rate like? What's your unsubscribe rate like? These are all things you can do, and I do encourage you, go to smallbiztrends.com to see more about this email. Ding, 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 ding. A leader's guide to the chaotic reality of leadership. Our friends at Big Think wrote this. Leadership can be chaotic. Leadership may not be easy all the time. And you need to know what kind of leader you are to take care of the situation. The misleading takeaway is that everything is well manicured and everything is perfect. Everybody got all their stuff together, but oftentimes they don't. Perfection is often far from the reality. So what are some things you can do? And the Big Think writes about this, that you can manage the chaos of leadership, but still be an effective leader. Number one, keep your light bulb ideas bright. Many successful businesses have been kickstarted in a founder's garage, but Drybar, talking about Drybar, the hair place, hair salon, gradually had even humbler beginnings, the trunk of Webb's car. So the key is the light bulb idea. Don't diminish your thinking. Don't diminish your creativity. As a leader, if you want to keep the chaos manageable, you have to have ideas. This is so important. You can't squelch your ideas. But by starting small, she kept the challenge manageable, learned important lessons early, and offered herself room to grow along the way. Next up, welcome imposter syndrome. Interesting. Again, still talking about Drybar here. For instance, she would often earn spots on top business or influencer lists alongside the names of people she greatly admired. So even though you're not there yet, doesn't mean you can project that you are there. I realize that all imposter syndrome is not feeling like you should be where you are. You're an imposter in this role or situation or whatever it is, and that's awesome. Cheer yourself for it. You have some mark of distinction. Number three, recognize the illusion of balance. As Drybar grew, things got busier, and the daily to-do felt like trying to hit multiple moving targets with a single arrow. So there's not going to be everything balanced and perfect at once. Things are going to be a bit what? Chaotic. So Webb's advice, founder of Drybar, I believe, is to let go of balance and learn to collaborate based on the day. Number four, mix work with your personal life. One mistake Webb admits to making at Drybar is being too guarded. I guess she kept her personal life in one vault and kept her business life in another vault. The advice of this article in Big Think is that no, consider mixing things up a bit. You're human. You're going to have a life. You're going to have fun. You're going to get out. Number five, let your team light up your ideas. Like many leaders, Webb could be overprotective of her idea. She worried that one gaffe, one simple mistake, one slip up, one bad decision, and the whole business would go bust. That's not true. Bring your team in to help carry some of the workload and help you. And we have number six. By the way, is this good so far? Are you liking this advice from, I believe it is the founder of Drybar? Don't sweep your mess under the rug. You made a mistake. You did something wrong. Own it up, suck it up, and move forward. And know there's always another day. Listen, this is the Rundown with Ramon. If you're just joining, my name is Ramon Ray, an entrepreneur, best-selling author, publisher of ZoneUpGenius.com. All we ask is about 30 minutes of your time to give you the top 10 things you need to know to start your business or live your better life. And I'm glad you're here today. Moving quite forward. Ding, 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 ding. How to use AI in digital marketing. Our friends at HubSpot talk about this. And I think it's important to remind us that AI is not going away. So this article talks about what is AI in digital marketing. AI in digital marketing is the use of artificial intelligence to plan, execute, or optimize a company's marketing efforts. AI marketing aims to improve the company's marketing performance, efficiency, and cost savings. As you're using AI in your marketing, it can definitely enhance and empower what you're doing. 64% of marketing professionals said they use AI tools in some form in their jobs, but the purpose and level of integration can vary widely. Just 21% of marketers said it's extensively integrated into their daily workflows. I encourage you, leverage the power of AI in your business, especially to help in your marketing. How can I help? Your analytics, help you create content, reducing admin work, content personalization, media buying, leveraging the power of chatbots, automated email marketing campaigns, predictive correcting customer behavior, improving the customer experience, and so much more. Listen, this is the Rundown with Ramon. Ding, 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 ding. What are some keys to a successful partnership? Few things I wanted to bring out. Partnerships can be very, very important to growing your business. And there's nothing worse in a partnership than a partnership that doesn't work. If you want to be better in your partnership, you're going to have to experience it's a give and a take. It's not to say that we couldn't have done it ourselves, but it made sense to harness those existing experts in that niche space. Having a partner can help you take your business to the next level. Writes, or the article is from Mark at the Takas. So this is very important. Listen, my name is Ramon Ray, and lastly, I want to end on one thing. You don't have to grind your whole life away in business, writes the Wall Street Journal. There are many professionals that have said, we've earned enough. Less is more. We don't have to grind, but we can end this, live the life we want, make the money we want, maybe retire and go surfing, go learn a new skill, go do something else. And I encourage you to consider doing that. Not that you should stop working or never do anything, but I want you to consider once you've reached the top, once you've reached a certain level of financial security, maybe it's time to go skiing. Maybe it's time to go skateboarding. Listen, my name is Ramon Ray. This is the Rundown with Ramon, and I'm so glad you joined me today. DM me on Instagram, Ramon Ray Smart Hustle. Let me know you're listening to me on the Rundown with Ramon. I'm so glad you're here. Have a beautiful and blessed day, and I'll see you next time on the Rundown with Ramon.